Bentornato! In this video, we pick back up in Venice, but this time with Brendon Van Son and the rest of the photography group, sans BVS himself. Due to flight issues, he was delayed until evening, so after some self-introductions, we all headed back out on the town for some snapshots and exploring. Largely led by Alana, we walked through the last district that we had yet to explore during our solo time here. Well, today is a little rainy, so we actually slept in. We did not get up with the group. We didn't go out on their sunrise. That's just because we knew it'd be kind of gray and ugly, and frankly we didn't care too much because we've now been out for 3 mornings for sort of sunrise early shoots, and we thought we could use the rest. Anyway, and also the rain has now moved in. Now it actually makes the streets much more calm,
yes,
which makes all of the shop area we're in now. I would never vlog like this. It would normally be way too busy where we'd just be in the way.
Yeah.
And now it's much more pleasant. So we've done a little bit of shopping. We've got gifts for family, and we have finally got
our mascot.
Our little mascot. Meet Lorenzo. He is now the mascot of the trip, and Lorenzo was the name of our gondolier when we did our gondola ride day before yesterday, actually. So
good days are blending.
Yeah, here's our own little Lorenzo to greet our Christmas tree and shelf for our travels when we get home. Shortly after lunch, Brendon led the group out on another walk that would wrap up at his sunset location. Alana and I snuck off more than a few times unnoticed to check out some pretty small paths in curiosity of where they might lead. I found several interesting things to photograph on the walk, but when it came to the sunset, I lacked inspiration. Ultimately, I strayed from the group in hopes of finding something unique, but never really found anything that my heart was fully vested in. For sunrise, I was immediately intrigued by the way a street lamp cast its light upon an old boat. So much so, I had a hard time looking for much else around. Thankfully, I did ultimately stray from this location, and in the process, I found some amazing backlight over the church of San Giorgio Maggiore. After a quick pit stop at our hotel to drop things off, we quickly loaded back up into the van and headed out for our first mountain sunset. I haven't done much photography in the mountains, especially those as tall and massive as these. It was interesting to see how drastically the light changes as it's reflected throughout the landscape. I was lucky enough to have shotgun for this next trip, which was the longest and farthest that we would make from our hotel.
Well, hello and welcome to yet another amazing location. I do apologize for all the voiceover that you've had so far in these last series of little videos and updates, but I ended up getting a little bit of a funk. I have a little bit of a head cold or some sinus infection or something going on. In fact, it got so bad that it before this workshop actually kicked off, I burned one of our COVID tests that we were going to use to get back home, just to make sure that I didn't have that and that I would do anything to impact the rest of the group. I was crossing my fingers hoping that I wouldn't have to throw the trip away actually being here, but as luck would have it, no COVID, just something else going on, so I've been a little more diligent with the mask and everything. So anyway, this is our sunset location, and I believe it's also our sunrise location. I'm very thankful for that because I've struggled quite a bit here. I knew coming in here that it was going to be mostly scouting for potential sunrise again, so I really did my typical runoff thing, and I wanted to make sure that I saw as much as I could, and then I ended up missing the peak light, or at least some of the really warm light that I had wished I had. As you can see, it's really pretty cool, and right now I'm just waiting hopefully for that sky to light up and go pink. This is where I've landed, but I did take several more blue sky, maybe some warm light images as I made my way around this little lake or whatever you want to call it here, and I will show you all of those right now. Here they come.